right, let me see. Yeah, all right. So anyway, a couple of things are going on right now. First of all, let's begin burning some bridges. A lot of people are saying to me, Ethan, make things right with Friday Night Tights. Make things right with them. We care about you. We're mutual fans. We love both of you, and we don't want you to be fighting. We don't like that. And so I said, all right. So I wrote to Gary Nerdrotic, and I did send him a little message. And that message said something like, hey, I don't know. Maybe the Zack Snyder thing set me in the wrong direction. Maybe it made me angry. Little angry. And then this happened, and then that happened, and it snowballed. And the important thing to think about here is that our mutual fans are unhappy. So let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation about this. I got zero, I got zero response. No response, even though I sent him a message via a DM. I got zero response. Now, I don't watch his show, but he did respond to me. He responded to me on his show. Would you like to see? Okay, so let's see. Somebody sent me this here. This is Gary's serious face here. All right, so here we go.
That is, and that's thanks to you. And he was great. And you know what? The guys were great. I am surrounded by the best
parasites.
Fucking co-hosts a guy could ever ask for. Period. Talented, fun. They also happen to be my friends. Not a zero among them. Jokum start.
Sorry, Gary. Holy shit, dude. You have more zeros orbiting you than Pearl Harbor. You got to be kidding me. All these guys are zeros. All right, so that was the response, I think, from Gary. I'm sorry. I saw him do this into the camera at me, and I just laughed, and I said, this isn't getting fixed. I'm sorry. There is no apology that can fix this situation here. He's mad that I called his co-hosts, of which there are many, the Fandom Menace, the guys who did not stand up for themselves when Zack Snyder called them a hate group. He's mad that I called them zeros. What can I do? What am I supposed to, like, reel that back in? I can't reel that back in. Now, one person who I did like a lot, I thought was a guy named Az, who's on that show. And Az took that personally. He's like, I'm on the show. I'm on Friday Night Tights. You're calling me a zero. And I went, oh, actually, I forgot that you were forgot that you were on that show. I didn't mean to call you a zero, Az. I didn't mean to call you a zero. And I said this on this show, because this is my main means of communication. Just like some people say, DM me. Other people say, email me. God forbid, use the telephone. What is this, the 1980s? We shouldn't use the telephone anymore if we don't have to. Texting is fine. Anyway, I did. I apologized to Az twice. And Az responded rather viciously on Friday Night Tights, and he just, he decided to take that apology as an opportunity to sort of stand on behalf of his friends, reject my apology utterly, and basically say the same thing, like, we're here as a group, and you're not going to insult the group. So that's fine. Now, I haven't really thought about it too much since then. This was like months ago, but I guess his fans are bugging him. I saw this on Kiwi Farms. I thought this was interesting. This is just audio. I don't know why there is no video of this. I'm not really sure. But this is audio of Az. Context, Az's chat starts talking about EVS because of a super chat. Is that you guys? Are you guys doing this to Az? File under totally still not mad. So here's Az talking about me.
Regards to EVS, right? EVS has never contacted me for any sort of apology, communication, or anything. Everything that he did was on his own stream to you. He was performing to you. He doesn't give a shit about me. He doesn't give a shit about what he said. He didn't come to try and apologize. He didn't offer apology to me. He did it all to you. It's all fucking theater. Okay. So if he wants to fucking communicate, he can come to me like a fucking man, not a little bitch, and fucking talk to me properly, but he isn't. So I got no time for him. Snake. So yeah, it's all fucking theater for you. He just thrives off fucking drama. That's what he needs. Drama, drama, drama. So he can stick it on his channel, keep it on his channel, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, making videos, doing streams, and I'll quite happily
making videos about drama, about theater, making videos, consuming content just to reject it, and continue to give these people money. Continue to give the people who hate you money so that you are able to make content so that you can mine drama from it in order to maintain an income from super chats. I mean, you're welcome to do that, you're absolutely welcome to do that. All right, hold on. There's another 15 seconds here. There should be spell binding.
do it without having to have people like that in my life. Showed his true colors, showed exactly what he is. Don't care. Done.
Sounds like you care. It does sound a little bit like you care. There's a lot of feels in those sniffles. A lot of feelings. Okay, so just to reiterate, you know, decided to take something personally that wasn't intended to catch him up. It was a comment that I made that I stand by. I do stand by, even though I was high when I made the comment. Sometimes drugs bring out the truth. And Az got caught up in it. He took it incredibly personally. I did reach out via my YouTube show in public, something that could be played back to him, something that could be witnessed by other people, and apologize to him. And he said he would like to be apologized to personally. You're not on Twitter, you know. I'm not gonna search you out, my friend. And then on top of that, he said it wouldn't matter anyway because it was really all about his friends and standing up for his friends. So to me, no apology sounds like it's going to work. No apology is going to be adequate. It's going to be another. If I were to apologize to Az, it seems to me it would be another opportunity for him to reject my apology in an effort to publicly humiliate me for his fans. And for the benefit of, I don't know, tightening up the little group that they've got going there. Yeah, we all stand together. So anyway, I wanted to present this to you because I'm hearing no end of grief from you guys about this. And I care about you. I really do. This isn't, well, it is some theater. Of course it is. I try to be a performer. I try to be entertaining. That's part of the job here. I do have principles and morals. Those principles and morals involve trying to affect a change and a real difference in an industry that's been overtaken by politics. I'm trying to create something. I am not going to give money. I'm not going to poke through the content created by people that hate me and you. I'm going to encourage you to also do what I do, boycott, work on creating something new. I'm going to invite you to join me in that. But I'm also not going to try again. Okay, I'm going to consider that bridge, which isn't a bridge. Bridges are constructions between one landmass where you are to a landmass where you want to go, right? That's what a bridge is. So it's like if I'm here and I want to be here, I will take the bridge to go there. But that is a place where I'm watching Disney content and ridiculing it because it's really, really fun when something is terrible and shit. It's fun to tee off on it. It's really fun to make content making fun of and mocking something that is really, really awful. I mean, that's what we did with The Last Jedi. That was a lot of fun. Ghostbusters 2016 would have been a lot of fun. I wasn't here to do that. When something is really, really terrible, it's fun to make fun of it. It's fun to make content picking on it. But when your entire channel consists of that kind of content, that kind of negativity, then suddenly you're going to start looking at everything as though it's terrible. You're going to start laughing at things that aren't funny. You're going to start making accusations about content and calling it terrible when it really isn't. It's not about It's not about whether or not what Disney puts out or what Warner Brothers or DC or Marvel are putting out is good or bad. As I've said to you before, their product they're leavings as far as I'm concerned. The animal itself is sick. I know why the animal is sick. We're going to go and we're going to look at this great article that just came out from Bounding Into Comics. There is no reason to look at, what they're putting out and try to determine, what's good, what's terrible, what's just moderately bad. No reason to do that. You are doing them a service when you do this. They want you to do that. If you want to become a slightly more acidic center-right version of Collider, is that really what you set out to do? I put it to you that you're not anti-SJW and you don't really care. You don't really care about any of this. You don't really care about the culture. You have decided that your job that you would like to get paid for is to present a center-right sort of take on what Disney and Marvel and DC are putting out. And what they're putting out is propaganda paid for with tax dollars and your 401k, your investment money. That's what's being paid for to make this woke propaganda. There is no reason. There's just no reason. The only thing that we should be doing is we should be grouping together in order to try to build something new. And that doesn't just mean comic books. Comic books are easy. The reason why Comicsgate is effective is because we can make comic books. We can all make comic books. It isn't that hard. Doesn't mean we're going to make great comics. I can't guarantee that everybody who wants to make a comic book is going to make a great comic book, but we can affect the culture that way. We can take indie comics and we can build something from there. What else can we do? We can build our own crowdfunding platform. We can find our own payment processors. We can actually make a real difference and become untouchable if we work together. Or, as I've said, I will do it alone. And by alone, I mean without the Fandom Menace. The Fandom Menace, I don't know what they are now. Fandom mosquitoes? What are you guys doing over there? You're just buzzing around being a nuisance, letting people call you white supremacists, still paying them for their content, talking about how this, the new Hawkeye series is woke. Who gives a shit? Why are you watching it? Why are you watching it? Why are you telling people, that they should watch it too, or they shouldn't watch it? Why are you doing that? Just sever the fucking limb and let's move on. Let's build a bionic limb. That's what I would say. Bounding Into Comics just did a great new article. I really appreciate it. These guys are on the money, and they actually found a nice piece to illustrate it with. This is beautiful. This is some artwork that I did that I forgot. How do I, sometimes I forget how great I am, and it really takes an article from Bounding Into Comics to remind me. Look at my version of Bizarro. Look at his crooked tooth underbite here. God, that's good. Do they have, can I click this? Can I see the whole piece? I don't see this much. You got